Hello everybody, this is Chromical018, and yes, I still haven't figured out a freaking name. I'm still trying to figure that out. Having a hard time though. Anyway, based on the title, this is another Dollar General story, and this is kind of not a doozy, but it's something I've never encountered before. Anyway, I was working with my coworker. I will call her B, and no, it's not the cuss word B. Is not the word for a female dog B. No. It's just, the first letter of her name. But I'm not going to say her name in case anybody who lives in town, knows what I'm talking about. Actually, if they live in town, they know who I am anyway, so they probably know who I'm talking about anyway. Anyway, yeah. I was working with her for closing. It's actually happened yesterday, so. I was closing yesterday with B, and she was going around putting up all the different sales stickers for the week that needed to be put up because they hadn't been put up yet. And I was on register helping out some customers when a Mennonite man came in and asked me where the car air freshener things were. And I tried to tell him, where it was. And yeah, he was having a bit of a hard time with it, so I finished up with the customer, quickly showed him the direction where he needed to go, and told him, they're on the automotive aisle, that are where the light, when you see the light bulbs, that's the automotive aisle. Anyway, he comes up and after a bit and tells me that he found them, but he didn't find the scent he wanted. Apparently he wanted either cherry or grape, and we didn't have that. We didn't have that scent anymore, if we had it at all. And he started talking to me and telling me that he had come here at some point and found them, and I told him maybe that was before we did our last reset, and I had to explain to him what a reset was. Because if we did carry it, we did get rid of it in our last reset because we probably weren't carrying it anymore, Anyway, yeah, he ends up, I think, getting a couple of things, like a drink or something, and here's where the kicker is. I think he hit on me, because he actually asked me, "Are you single?" And I was a little surprised by it, but I was like, "No, I am engaged," and I showed him my ring. So, yeah, I'm not familiar with how Mennonites normally act in that sort of situation, or if he let it go after hearing that I had a fiance, or that I'm going to be getting married, essentially. So I don't know if he let it go, but that was my first time being hit on. I think really ever, because back in middle school there was a boy who would, I don't know what he would say, but apparently it made me, whatever it was, it made me blush, because someone commented that I was blushing. I remember that part, I just don't remember what the guy said. I assumed he was either complimenting me or flirting with me, I don't know which. But that was back in middle school. So I don't know if I'd count that. But the only other person who would possibly has ever hit on me is Travis. That's it. So this essentially was new to me, and this wasn't the first time that guy had come on to a girl, because apparently later I found out that a girl I was helping out, and she told me about my Mennonite friend, which he was not my friend, I don't even know the guy's name, and told me that apparently he had ended up touching her chest, because she had a picture of something on her chest and he wanted to see what it was, and he touched her chest when he said it. And he actually, I knew that wasn't just, a misunderstanding thing, because he actually apparently asked for her phone number as well, and asked to see pictures on her phone. I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I didn't know what to think at that point. I didn't know if he was going to let go what I said and still try to talk to me, because I think if I remember correctly, he said, well, hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow or something like that. I can't remember exactly what he said, because I was kind of still trying to process what happened, and I know he was hitting on me because I told Beth what had happened, and she said, yeah, he was hitting on you. Oh boy. I don't know what Travis is going to think about that, because I sent him a text about that and told him I got hit on by a Mennonite guy, and he asked me if I was single. I don't know. I haven't heard anything back from him, so I don't know if he's seen it yet or not. Anyway, yeah. That was my story for the moment for Dollar General. I'm only going to tell you guys stories if anything interesting happens. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you got any comments you want to make about the story, anything you might have thought about, I don't know. And if you haven't already subscribed, feel free to do so. And if you're already subscribed, hit the notification bell so you guys will get notified whenever I upload stuff. Because, yeah, not many people are actually have hit the bell, essentially, because I checked and it's only like 20-something%. Anyway, I will see you guys next time.